Good morning, all of you. Today, in this video, we will start the basic concept of the redox reaction. First of all, you all are welcome in the e-learning classes of the Sacred Heart School. In my previous video of the redox reaction, we have done the basic criteria of the reduction and oxidation. We have also learned that how the redox reactions can be explained in terms of the electron transfer. And today in this video we will discuss these redox reaction on account of the oxidation number. And first of all we have to see and how this oxidation number can be calculated. And first of all we have to see the term oxidation state. For the reaction that are not metals plus non-metal or do not involve the O2, we need a method for determining how the electrons are transferred. It means for all type of the metals and non-metal, first of all, if no charge is there, then we have to see how much electrons they are transferring from one atoms to other one. Second one is chemist assign a number of each element in the reaction that known as oxidation number. Whenever the two or more reactants are participating in a chemical reaction, that time each participating atom have a tendency to lose or gain the electron. And these electron transfer can be assigned in term of the oxidation state. Basically, oxidation number denote the oxidation state of the element in a compound according to a set of rule formulated on the basis of the electron pair in covalent bond. And basically, and one by one we will discuss all these rules by which you can assign the oxidation number or the oxidation state of the element. So how you can conclude the relation? The oxidation is the loss of electron while the reduction is the gain of electron. Oxidation and reductions go together. Whenever a substance loses electron, the other is willing to gain the electron. Oxidation number are a system that we can use to keep the track of the electron transfer. It means whenever the atom have a tendency to lose the electron, after the loss of electron, the atoms always retain the plus charge. On the other hand, whenever the atom have a tendency to gain the electron, and by the gain of one electron, the atom will retain the negative charge. In this way, this oxidation number is a basic term by which you can identify the number of atom loses or number of atom gain in a chemical reaction. Before starting, the common rule to assign the oxidation number, we have to see some element having the common oxidation state. First of all, the chemical species like as any element, maybe the iron, maybe O2, maybe S2, maybe in the atomic form, maybe in the molecular form, the common oxidation state of the element is always taken as 0. Whenever you will see in a chemical reaction, atom or molecule is participating in this situation, always you have to write their oxidation state 0. चाहे वो मोनोएटॉमिक फॉर्म के अंदर हो या फिर वो कई ज़्यादा एटॉमिसिटी को कैरी करता है. If the atomicity is 1, maybe the atomicity is more than 1, and in this situation always the atom exhibit the 0 oxidation state. Second thing, oxygen in any element always retain the -2 oxidation state, but in case of their peroxide as well as with the compound of the fluorine, this oxygen always exhibit the +1 and maybe the +2 oxidation state. Very simple example, excluding this H2O2 and Na2O2 where the oxidation state of the oxygen is -1. Please remember this point. And in a same way, whenever the fluorine react with this oxygen, the compound is the OF2. This should be the OF2. And the oxygen always retain the +2 oxidation state. and whenever compound F2O2 is there, the oxygen always exhibit the plus oxidation state. So these four are the exception, and excluding these four cases, in all other cases oxygen always exhibit the -2 oxidation state. Same way, fluorine is the only element which always exhibit the -1 oxidation state. Why it's so? And this is because of the highest electronegativity of the fluorine, and that is exactly 4. Hydrogen is the common element, and this hydrogen can form the vast varieties of the compound. Whenever the H is exhibit, yeah, X is shown in a form of the cation. Whenever in a compound hydrogen is situated at the position of the cation, and it will always exhibit the +1 oxidation state. On the other hand, whenever in case of the hydrides where H is located in a form of the anion, and that time it will always exhibit the -1 oxidation state. So you have to remember, first of all, in a chemical reaction you have to see the nature of the compound of the hydrogen, and in this hydrogen, and this H is present in a form of cation, maybe possible this H is present in a form of the anion, and in both this situation you have to write their oxidation state, maybe +1 and maybe the -1, and you have to see accordingly. Compounds like as element like as chlorine, bromine, iodine, and always exhibit the -1 oxidation state, because these compounds also known for the higher electronegativity. So these all oxidation state always we have to write just above the element. Suppose in case of this Fe, oxygen state is 0, तो आप Fe के ठीक ऊपर लिखेंगे. In case of this O2, you have to write the oxygen state 0 just above the O2 molecule, and maybe this sulfur molecule S8, and you have to write the oxygen state just above the sulfur. So these are the common oxidation state of the element that you have to remember, and these basic rules always you have to follow in a stoichiometric chemical reactions. So now I am going to start oxidation number. Oxidation number is a number that states the electrical charge possessed by each one atoms or molecule in a compound or in the ion. The total oxidation state is the sum of all participating atoms, the oxidation number of all participating atom, चाहे वो atom हो, molecule या compound हो. In the molecule of ionic compound, the electrical charge contained the element atom can be raised by the transferring of the electron. In the formation of the ionic compound, metal atom loses the electron and always form the positive ion. And जितने भी positive ion होंगे means cation होंगे, and उनकी oxidation state उनके charge के equal होती है. Very simple example I am taking. In case of the compound like as MgF2. In this MgF2, the oxidation state of the charge of magnesium ion is +2, and that's why their oxidation state is always +2. While in case of this Fe, and in case of this fluorine, the oxidation state is -1, because it always having the +2 you have to write just above the Mg, and F you have to write just above the -1. Said that the molecule MgF2, that net charge becomes 0. Reason behind the 2 + 2 oxidation state is Mg is given there, और -1 किसकी है, आपकी फ्लोरीन की है. तो +2 and -1 कितने फ्लोरीन है आपके 2, it become the -2 and +2, and net charge becomes 0. In the molecule of the covalent compound, the raising of the electrical charge each electron atom is caused by the existence or difference of the electronegativity of the element, so that occurring polarization of the covalent bond. You know, whenever a covalent bond is set up between the two atoms, if out of these two atoms, one atom having the higher electronegativity, in this situation, the bonded electron partially shifted towards the more electronegative atom, and this phenomena of the shifting of the bonded electron towards more electronegative element, that known as polarization of the covalent bond. क्या बताया मैंने? जब कोई कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड सेटअप होता है दो मॉलिक्यूल्स के बीच में, तो जो मॉलिक्यूल ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव होता है बॉन्डेड इलेक्ट्रॉन उसकी तरफ शिफ्ट कर जाते हैं, एंड दैट एटम रिटेन द माइनस चार्ज, और जिसकी तरफ से इलेक्ट्रॉन शिफ्ट होते हैं एंड दैट एटम रिटेन द प्लस चार्ज, एंड दिस फिनोमेना दैट नोन एज द पोलराइजेशन पोलराइजेशन ऑफ द कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड. In the polar covalent bond, the more electronegative atom always retain the minus charge, and जो इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करता है उस पे चार्ज कैसा होगा, पॉजिटिव. In the polar covalent compound like as water, whenever the bond set up, this is H single bond O single bond H, तो O पे चार्ज कितना -2 और H पे चार्ज कितना मिलेगा +1. तो partial one positive charge is present on the one H atom and partial one positive charge is present on the other H atom, and the partial negative charge retained on the oxygen atom. In this way, the phenomena of the polarization you can notice in case of the water molecule. Now, I am proceeding towards in the total complexes compound, in complex compound or in neutral compound, how you can assign the oxidation number of the element. The total oxidation number of an element in a molecule or in an ion by the use of the rules of the oxidation number can be determined. इनको assign करने के कुछ basic rules होते हैं. Write down the molecule or ionic formula which can be determined the oxidation number, its elements, and between one atom of covalent and the other, and given between some space between them. First of all, किसी भी molecule या ionic compound को लिखने के बाद आप हर participating element की oxidation state उसके ठीक ऊपर लिख देते हैं, और जब आप उसका sum करेंगे तो net sum is taken as 0. Clear? Write each oxidation number of the element in below and write the x जिसकी oxidation state आपको आइडेंटिफाई करनी है. Use the basic rules by which you can identify the total value of the x. Suppose, just to explain all these statements, I am taking here the one example of the H2SO4. In this H2SO4, we have to calculate the oxidation state of this sulfur. The oxygen retain the -2 oxygen state, you know that I have told you in the basic rules, and H will retain the +1 oxygen state. जब किसी भी कंपाउंड को आप लिखते हो तो आप सिर्फ मोनो एटम की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट को ही इंडिकेट करोगे. क्लियर? व्हाट यू विल डू इन दिस केस? तो सबसे पहले क्या लिखा आपने, आपको X को लिखना है सल्फर के ठीक ऊपर, -2 को लिखना है ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर, और +1 लिखना है आपको H के ऊपर. हाउ मेनी H आर देयर? 2. How many H are there? That is only 2. And how many O is there? That is 4. So -2 multiplied by the 4 and +1 multiplied by the 2, and the oxygen state of sulfur, that is the small x. The total value becomes that is +2 plus x -2 into 4 is equal to 0. I am repeating here. +1 into 2 हाइड्रोजन के लिए, plus small x that is for sulfur, and -2 for one oxygen multiplied by 4 is equal to 0. इन सारे पार्टिसिपेटिंग एटम की ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट का सम, इनके ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर का सम 0 होगा, बिकॉज H2SO4 पर नेट चार्ज 0 होता है. तो व्हाट यू विल डू, जब आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो x कितना आएगा आपका, दैट इज इक्वल टू +6, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन से द ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट ऑफ द सल्फर एटम इज +6 इन केस ऑफ द H2SO4. तो किसी भी न्यूट्रल कंपाउंड के लिए जितने भी पार्टिसिपेटिंग एटम्स होते हैं उनकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट का सम आप 0 लोगे. while in case of the ions like as that is Cr2O7, ions like as Cr2O7, in this particular ion जो भी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट क्रोमियम की होगी, जो भी ऑक्सीजन की होगी, उनका सम इस आयन के चार्ज के इक्वल होगा. मतलब क्रोमियम की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी, x मान लीजिए, एंड ऑक्सीजन कितनी होती है, -2. तो हाउ मेनी क्रोमियम आर देयर, 2. तो नेट वैल्यू बिकम्स 2x, what you will write, that is 2x एंड प्लस एक ओ की कितनी होती है -2, और कितने ओ हैं आपके पास 7, तो दिस इज -2 इंटू 7, क्या किया आपने टोटल 2x प्लस -2 इंटू 7 is equal to -2 because this chromate ion dichromate ion having the -2 charge. Hence if you will calculate this oxygen state, तो ये कितना आएगा आपका 2x minus 14 is equal to -2, and now after calculating the value becomes +6. So these two rules you have to remember. If the given compound is neutral, जो जितने भी पार्टिसिपेटिंग एलिमेंट्स होता है उन सभी के चार्ज का सम, ऑक्सीजन स्टेट का सम 0 लेंगे, और कोई भी अगर आयन आपको गिवन है उसमें पार्टिसिपेटिंग एलिमेंट्स के जितने भी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट होता है उनका सम उनके चार्ज के इक्वल होता है. एंड इन दिस वे यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ दिस ऑक्सीजन स्टेट ऑफ द अननोन एलिमेंट कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड. तो बेसिक रूल्स दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. Some element always having the common oxygen state. Please remember, hydrogen always exhibit the +1 oxygen state. Sulfur always exhibit, oxygen always exhibit the -2 oxygen state, excluding their 4 exceptions, that is their peroxide and their fluoride. After excluding these 4 cases, रिमेनिंग सारे केसेस के अंदर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट जो ऑक्सीजन की होती है दैट इज टेकन एज -2. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू ब्रीफ आउट ऑल द बेसिक रूल्स फॉर डिटरमाइनिंग द ऑक्सीजन नंबर. मैंने आपको बताया अभी इन एलिमेंट्स इन द फ्री और कंबाइंड स्टेट द एटम्स बियर द ऑक्सीजन स्टेट एज टेकन एज 0. I have told you this rule earlier. Whenever the atom is present in the native form, when the molecule is present in the native form and uncombined stage, हमेशा उसकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी होगी 0. एग्जाम्पल Na plus Cl, Na plus Cl2, 2Na plus Cl2 give rise to 2NaCl. Suppose in this example sodium is present in a monoatomic form, तो उसकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी होगी 0. क्लोरीन इज प्रेजेंट इन द मॉलिकुलर स्टेट एंड मॉलिक्यूल्स के फॉर्म में ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी जाएगी आपकी 0 हो जाएगी. एंड इन दिस वे दैट रूल यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. फॉर द आयन कंपोज्ड ऑफ ओनली 1 एटम, ऑक्सीजन स्टेट उनके चार्ज के इक्वल होती है. ये रूल मैंने आपको पहले बता दिया. फॉर ऑक्सीजन इन केस ऑफ द सुपर ऑक्साइड एंड इन केस ऑफ द peroxide, ये रूल मैंने आपको बताया था. एंड एक्सक्लूडिंग द peroxide, जैसे कि H2O2 Na2O2, जहां पर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट ऑक्सीजन की कितनी लेंगे -1 लेंगे. और अगर मैं फ्लोराइड की बात करता हूं तो वहां पर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी आएगी आपकी +1. अगर एग्जाम्पल O2F2 का है और अगर OF2 का एग्जाम्पल है तो वहां पर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट जो ऑक्सीजन की होगी वो हो जाएगी आपकी +2. तो इन दिस वे इन 4 केसेस के अलावा बाकी सभी एलिमेंट की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट का डिफरेंस आपको पर्टिकुलरली याद रखना है. नाउ द थर्ड रूल, नेक्स्ट रूल, सेकेंड एक्सेप्शन विद द ऑक्सीजन दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू ऑलरेडी. दिस इज +1 and +2. द नेक्स्ट वन, द नंबर असाइंड टू ऑक्सीजन will depends upon the bonding state of the oxygen, but this will have a positive number. The number assigned to oxygen will depend upon the bonding state of the oxygen, but that will have the positive number. ये आपको 4 केसेस में याद रखना है यहाँ पे पर्टिकुलरली. नेक्स्ट रूल, the oxygen state of the hydrogen is +1, but in case of their compounds that known as the hydride, where the oxygen state or oxidation state of the hydrogen is -1. जब हाइड्रोजन एनायन के फॉर्म में आपको दिखाई दे तो वहां पर उसकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कैसी होगी, दैट इज -1. और जब हाइड्रोजन आपको कैटायन के फॉर्म में दिखाई देगा, अगर कंपाउंड में पहले लिखा हुआ है, देन देयर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट बिकम्स द +1. तो दीज बेसिक रूल्स दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द concept of the redox reaction. Without calculating this oxygen state, you cannot study the redox reaction. Whenever you will discuss about the balancing of the redox reaction, that time you have to remember this example. Now, In all the compounds, fluorine always exhibit the -1 oxygen state. Why it's so? Because fluorine known for the highest electronegativity. All halogens like as chlorine, bromine, iodine also have the -1 oxygen state, excluding their oxoanion, ये आपको पढ़ना है p block elements के अंदर, and the oxo acids, as well as one more category you have to add here, that is the interhalogen compounds. When the fluorine, chlorine, iodine and astatine, when these elements आपस में कंबाइन कर लेते हैं तो दे विल फॉर्म द वास्ट वैराइटीज ऑफ द कंपाउंड दैट नोन एज इंटर हेलोजन कंपाउंड. तो उन केसेस के अंदर ऑक्सीजन स्टेट -1 नहीं होगी, एंड इट मे बी द सम अदर, दिस इज मे बी +1, मे बी +3, मे बी +5, मे बी +7. Then that segment you will discuss in the class 12th. In the algebraic sum of the oxidation number of all the atom in a compound must be taken as 0. In the polyatomic ion, the algebraic sum is equal to their charge. This rule already I have told you whenever I was discussing the example of the dichromate ion and I was discussing the example of the H2SO4. So before identifying the concept of the oxidation number, before identifying the concept of the oxidizing agent and the concept of the reducing agent, you must know how the oxidation number of the element can be calculated. Without calculating these oxidation number, you cannot exactly identify which atom, which element, which ion is participating in a form of the oxidizing agent, which atom, ion, molecule or compound is participating as a reducing agent. तो ये सबसे ज़्यादा important concept है, and जब तक आप ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर को आप असाइन नहीं करोगे आप इस रूल्स को भी नहीं समझ सकते. तो प्लीज रिमेंबर and please do practice of this all these example by which you can identify the oxidation number of all participating atoms. So in a nutshell, I want to revise all the basic rule again. Oxidation number basic rules. Oxidation number of free element in चाहे atom हो या molecule हो, oxidation state आप 0 लोगे. Oxidation number of fluorine is always taken as -1, excluding their peroxides and oxo acids and oxoanion. Oxidation number of the hydrogen is taken as +1. In case of their hydrides, that is taken as -1. एग्जाम्पल है H2 की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट अगर मॉलिक्यूल्स के फॉर्म में दे रखी है तो आप 0 लोगे. अगर कंपाउंड के फॉर्म में जैसे H2 है, NH3 है, H2S है, HCl है, इन समय H को आपने पहले इंडिकेट किया है एंड दैट H इज टेकन एज द कैटायन. अगर ये कैटायन के फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट है तो इनकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कैसी हो जाएगी आपकी +1. इन केस ऑफ द कंपाउंड्स लाइक एज लिथियम हाइड्राइड, सोडियम हाइड्राइड, मैग्नीशियम हाइड्राइड, the oxidation state of the hydrogen is -1 because H is representing itself as an ion because यहाँ पर ज़्यादा इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी होती है इन सब मेटल्स, चाहे वो लिथियम हो, चाहे वो सोडियम हो या फिर वो आपका बेसिकली मैग्नीशियम हो. तो इन दिस वे दीज बेसिक रूल्स यू हैव टू रिमेंबर जो आपको ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट को असाइन करने में आपके लिए बेसिकली हेल्पफुल होंगे. इज इट क्लियर? तो डू प्लीज लर्न ऑल दिस रूल्स और इनके बेस पर आप किसी भी एलिमेंट की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट को लर्न करना सीखेंगे. नाउ रूल्स फॉर असाइनिंग द ऑक्सीजन स्टेट. इन देयर कंपाउंड्स नॉन मेटल्स हैव ऑक्सीजन स्टेट अकॉर्डिंग टू बिलो टेबल. नॉन मेटल फ्लोरीन ऑक्सीजन स्टेट इज -1. एग्जाम्पल CF2. Clear? H +1 example CH4 because carbon is more electronegative. In case of the oxygen it is -2 example CO2 because oxygen is more electronegative. In 7A group and that is oxygen state is -1. In 6A group that is always -2 and oxygen state of 5th group that is -3. Like as ammonia N की कितनी होगी -3. 6A ग्रुप की कितनी होगी दैट इज -2 मतलब दिस इज द ग्रुप 15 दिस इज द ग्रुप 14 एंड दिस क्लोरीन ऑक्सीजन स्टेट कितनी होगी एक क्लोरीन की, दैट इज ग्रुप 17 ग्रुप एलिमेंट, द क्लोरीन ऑलवेज एग्जिबिट द -1 ऑक्सीजन स्टेट. तो these basic rules that you have to remember before starting the oxidation rule. Clear? So overall, after completing this topic, what you will conclude? All those element जिसमें राइट हैंड साइड से लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में किसी भी एलिमेंट की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट अगर बढ़ जाती है, यहाँ पर एल्यूमिनियम की 0 है, यहाँ पर कितनी आएगी +3, बिकॉज एल्यूमिनियम आयन इज गिवन. And I have told you, in case of this example, the oxygen state of the aluminium is what? That is +3. तो 0 से +3 हो गई, and this condition known as oxidation. While in case of the reduction, and this side the oxygen state is -4, and this side it becomes the +2. तो increase से decrease हो रही है, and whenever this condition is given, and this is the condition of the reduction. तो whenever you were going to identify which element is participating as a oxidizing and reducing agent, तो आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा अगर राइट हैंड साइड रिएक्टेंट की साइड से प्रोडक्ट की साइड में किसी भी एलिमेंट की ऑक्सीजन स्टेट अगर बढ़ रही है, अगर वो इंक्रीज हो रही है, तो इसका मतलब वहाँ पर पर्टिकुलरली क्या मिलेगा? ऑक्सीडेशन. अगर डिक्रीज होती तो वहाँ पर क्या मिलेगा आपको? रिडक्शन. थैंक यू.